Alright, here we are back at the wagon builder, so take 2 on the delivery, so let's see how we go here. Now I'm expecting we'll be able to drive in here. Hopefully the width is not an issue. Okay, let's get into a better camera view. Now, can we drive over the trigger? Thank God it took the wood. So taking it all? Yes it has. Phew! Sigh of relief. Hey guys, welcome back to AF Farms for another episode of Riverbend Springs on Farming Simulator 25. So first job for today is we're going to get some fertilisation underway on our cotton fields. So we've got field 2 and field 8 to get sorted. So we've also sprayed some weeds. We sorted that out last episode. So let's get that reset. Okay, send this guy off on a worker. Now we had a bit of a disaster with trying to get this guy into the wagon builder. So long story short, the trailer is too high to get into the sell point. So this truckload of planks long is going to be destined for the grain elevator. So let's drive on over there. I'll throw on a time lapse and we'll get this stuff sold. So I'll see you in a few minutes. Enjoy the tunes. Alright, here we are at the grain elevator museum, so let's see if we can get in here, get this stuff sold and add it to the stockpile. Now I believe we can. I don't see there's any reason why we shouldn't be able to. Okay, so what are we going to get for that? 78,000 plus another 26, so that's a good little cash injection. So we need wood beams and roof plates currently. Alright, so let's get this guy back onto the road and then we'll send him back to the farm on a worker and we'll go and grab. I've purchased a flatbed trailer which I hope will be sufficient to get these planks long into the wagon maker, whatever you call it. Okay, so let's get ourselves set up here. Okay, we want to do a, where are we? Set destination, so we'll come in at the bottom end of the farm like we normally do. It seems to be pretty reliable. Okay, so far so good. Alright, let's go and grab this flatbed trailer. So we'll continue the time lapse while I go over and get hooked up and then we'll come back in. So enjoy the tunes, see you in a few minutes.
Baby, it's now or never. Gotta leave this town and I know what you're asking for.
Here we are back at the farm. So we've got the Farm Tech flatbed trailer. So this is just a standard flatbed. Now the plan is that this will fit into the wagon maker much more effectively than the Profiliner, because the Profiliner was obviously too high. So we need to retrieve some more planks long. So we still have quite a few. So let's get these guys out and we'll get them loaded up onto the flatbed and deliver them over to the wagon builder. So let's get this work underway and then we'll come back in. So enjoy the tunes. I'll see you in a few minutes. Alright, job done. So this should be far more successful, so let's see how we go. Get that strapped down. Now I've got a fertilizer spreader we need to move on, so let's go and find him and we'll head over to field 8 and we'll get this seeding underway. So what I'll do is I'll head over to Field 8, get the fertiliser spreader underway, and then we'll jump into the truck and we'll drive up to the wagon builder. So sit back, relax, enjoy the tunes. See you in a few minutes.
A projection of my old life faded. You say it's out of my reach, but I can't pretend no more. 'Cause for as long as I remember, it's been stuck inside my mind.
Alright, here we are back at the wagon builder. So take 2 on the delivery. So let's see how we go here. Now I'm expecting we'll be able to drive in here. Hopefully the width is not an issue. Okay, let's get into a better camera view. Now, can we drive over the trigger? Thank God it took the wood. So taking it all? Yes, it has. Phew! Sigh of relief. Alright, let's check out the production point, see how we're travelling. Okay, for some reason we can't interact with it. Don't know what's going on there. I would have thought we'd be able to interact with it, but anyway. Okay, so we've got 15,000 litres of planks long. So we just need to do a run of fabric up there, and we need to also do a run of rope. So hopefully that'll distribute as we go through. But let's head on back to the farm, and then we'll carry on with the next lot of jobs. So I'll continue the time lapse, but we drive back there. Actually, what we'll do is we're going to drive down to the rope factory. We're going to load up some rope, and then we're going to deliver that to the wagon builder as well. So I'll see you down at the rope factory. Sit back, relax, enjoy the tunes.
When reaching for the dream keeps me alive. 'Cause it's keeping me alive. Lost outside of nowhere. A stormy rain tried to wash away the dream. Staff wanted says a worn outside, and the diner's name is California Dreams. Hey.
Alright, let's jump in our trusty forklift, get these pallets loaded, and we'll deliver them over to the wagon builder. So let's continue the time lapse. See you in a few minutes. Enjoy the tunes.
Lost outside of nowhere. A stormy rain tried to wash away the dream. Staff wanted says a worn outside, and the diner's name is California Dreams. Hey. Oh, for as long as I remember, it's been stuck inside my mind. You can't ask me to surrender. When reaching for the dream keeps me alive. For as long.
Alright, here we are back at the wagon builder. So let's see. I mean, I don't think I'm going to have any issue unless I run into something. Oh, you got to be kidding me. Oh, I spoke too soon. I've hooked up on this front weight. Wow. I mean, I can abandon that. We can come back for that. So, geez, got to be careful, eh? Okay, unstrap. That's all gone in. Okay, let's have a look at the production point. See how our stock levels are. So that was about 600 litres of rope, I believe. Cool, so we've got 3,000 litres. So what happened to the other... So you can only take 3,000 at a time. So what happened to the rest of it? So I had 6 pallets on there. That would have been 6,000 a piece. I mean, unless it just sold them. I hope they're not MIA. That would be, well, when I say MIA, I hope they're not lost forever, because that would be not be ideal. Okay, let's see if I can reset this. Reset this weight. So let's go reset. Okay, good to know. Alright, let's go ahead and get this guy back to the farm on a worker. Then what we're going to do is just check in on our other jobs. And we're going to sleep to the next day. And then we'll just see what happens with our workflow. So let's see if we can get this guy into there. It's not going to work. Okay, try this again. So we'll go into the middle of the field. I mean, that should work. Hopefully this traffic doesn't stitch us up. Okay, looking good. Okay, so what have we got? We've got... So our Angus and our limousine have reached their maximum value. Okay, 3,500. So I'm expecting to see this drop next month. However, they're about to start reproducing. So I'm just going to let these guys start to reproduce. And we're going to start to build out our stock of cows. So I think we've still got another probably, was there a puberty period, 10 months or something? Anyway, however long it takes to get those guys happening. And of course we're stuck on a fence. So this trailer in particular, because it is it's stuck on the stop sign. Because it's got an articulated front section. Okay, is that working? I mean, the steering axle on the front of the trailer is more maneuverable, is what I was trying to say. Can be a little bit harder to navigate, especially when reversing. So, okay, got some wood there. I think we're all sweet there. Probably need to do some more hay. We're in April. I've got 2 fertilization states down on the cotton, so let's just double check that. So we're growing. We should be free of weeds. And I have fertilized as well. So actually, let's just check the field information, because I'm pretty sure. Yeah, 75% yield bonus. So that should apply to the other field as well. We need to get our fertilizer spreader off the field, because we are likely to get a crop destruction penalty tomorrow. So let's head back to the farm. We'll go and sleep, get into April, May, and then we'll see where we're at. So let's head back to the farm now. Alright, let's quickly run over to the farmhouse and get our sleep underway. Alright, so we're now into May. Let's have a look at used vehicles first and foremost. So we've got a low loader. So we could utilise that. Cavernaland Optima RS Seeder or Planter. And this looks like a large weeder, I'm going to say. Alright, let's check and see how our productions have fared. Okay, so we've got no fabric in the wagon. Wonder why that is. Is it because our sheep are not producing wool? Is our spinnery empty? I bet you our spinnery is empty. Which would make perfect sense. Oh no. So it's distributing... So our fabric is getting distributed, just not to where we want it. Okay, that's distributing... So that hasn't received any fabric, to my knowledge. Now a spinnery has definitely got wool. The rope maker... Okay, it can only receive wool and cotton, which we've already talked about. Now my understanding is that this spinnery here should distribute fabric to this guy. What I'm going to do is I'm going to sleep again, and we're going to see if that fabric changes. So there's nothing for us to do in May. We've got a bit of baling to do, but that can sit there and wait for as long as possible. I really want to see if this fabric is going to distribute, because if it's not going to distribute and I have to cart the materials over, I mean, it's not the end of the world, but I'd prefer to have everything distribute to the wagon builder. I mean, I've paid 450k for it. Surely. Okay, wagon builder still hasn't received any fabric. Let's see if the wagon is actually... Oh, so this must be the build here. So we can observe it being built potentially, and then it rolls off the production line up this way. I'm pretty sure. All right. Well, this is a pain because our spinnery won't distribute to the wagon builder. Righto. Well, that is very, very annoying. Okay, so let's go fabric wool. Let's go change output mode to storing and storing. So we're going to have to store this and load it up. Okay, got a tornado as well, whoop-de-doo. Okay, let's just check when our harvesting window is going to be for the cotton. So harvesting window for cotton is going to be October, November, so we've still got a bit of time. So let's go ahead and sleep again. Actually, so we're at the world's smallest spawn point for fabric pallets, which is really annoying. How much do we need to build one wagon? We only need 2,000, so we need 3 pallets. All right, so let's skip ahead until we can get 3 pallets going. Okay, so we should have a fabric pallet. No, we do not. Still not distributing. Definitely storing. Okay, what's the recipe? 3 wool, 1 fabric, 3 to 1. Can I deactivate the cotton, perhaps? Maybe that'll speed up the cycles. Okay, still storing. Use vehicles. What have we got? Lizard Dragon. It's just a flatbed truck. How fast does it go? 80 k's. Not too bad. All right, let's see if we can get a pallet of fabric. I want to test this wagon builder out and see if I've wasted 450 grand. I mean, fingers crossed I haven't. Because if these things are worth 100 grand a pop, those inputs are very, very cheap in terms of the output. I've got an Izeki and a conveyor. I do like that trailer. Anyway, getting sidetracked. Okay, let's go and have a look. Cool, 2 pallets of fabric. So, can we go over and just inspect them? So I'll run over there quickly and just see if it's 1,000 litres on a pallet or 2,000. Okay, so they're 1,000 litres a piece, so we need 1 more. Alright, let's go ahead, double check our crop calendar. So we still got September up our sleeve. Okay, let's go ahead and sleep, see if we can't get another pallet of fabric going. Okay, so we should have... Use vehicles quickly. We've got a Kins Blue Drive. That looks to be a Discarrow or Mactil, whatever you call it. Alright, 3 pallets of fabric. Cool. Now, how are we progressing with the wagon build? So it still needs fabric. Okay, let's grab a forklift. And we're going to load these guys up into... We're going to need to use our flatbed trailer, which I think should be back. So we'll go and do that quickly. I'll throw on a time lapse while we load this up. And then we'll make the trip up to the wagon builder and see how we go. So sit back, relax, enjoy the tunes. See you in a few minutes.
As long as I remember, it's been stuck inside my mind. You can't ask me to surrender when reaching for the dream keeps me alive. For as long as I remember, it's been stuck inside my mind. You can't ask me to surrender.
Alright, here we are back at the wagon builder. So let's get these clothes, not these clothes, this fabric into position. And let's see if we can get a wagon. I mean, I'm not expecting it to come out straight away. Okay, so all 3 have gone in. Let's check our inputs. Alright, so we've got 2,000. So we've got enough there to... So cycles per month. 7. Does that mean we get 7 wagons per month? Or one wagon per month? I honestly have no idea. Anyway, let's go and have a look at this. So I'm assuming this is the wagon here that we're going to be selling. So I've got a feeling this is going to work similar to Silver Run Forest, the boat project. At a certain time per day, it'll roll off the production line or be sold. So what I'm going to do, let's just speed up time and see what happens. So let's go 360 speed because that's as fast as you can go on console. And we'll just monitor what happens and see if we get an income. Alright, sit back, relax, enjoy the tunes while we watch this and see what happens. I just realised that I've probably jeopardised my cotton harvest by doing this, so let's see if I've absolutely stuffed up royally. Hopefully it's still ready to harvest. Oh, still growing. Oh, we've got to wait till February, haven't we? I know, the harvesting window is going to be November. Well, actually, is that now? Well, I totally forgot about that. That would have sucked if I bypassed it. Yeah, so we can get our cotton underway. Alright, well, it looks like this thing is still plodding along. I've got no idea how long this is going to take to produce a wagon. So 7 cycles per month. I think once we do this cotton harvest, I'll probably just let this sit and run through and see how long it takes for us to get a wagon. And then we can go from there, essentially. But it looks like it might take a while. So we'll just have to see what happens. Well, thanks guys for watching this episode. Really appreciate it. Hopefully we get to the bottom of this and we figure out how this wagon's going to work. If you're liking the series, let me know down below. If you've got any questions or queries, let me know down below as well. Consider subscribing to the channel if you haven't already, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye for now.